Before I ask for a resolution on item O, has everyone had an opportunity to take a look at the seal? There were a couple of questions, and we can put this in as a resolution and then discuss that. But why don't we do that? Okay, why don't we'll put this in as a resolution and see where this goes.
Mr. President, I'd like the board to consider a motion to approve resolution 222482.
No, it's 2483.
Oh, okay.
There was an amended agenda that changed that.
Okay, so it's 22, I'm sorry.
That's right.
483.
Okay, 222483, got it. Okay, to amend the township seal.
And is there a second?
Second.
Okay. So discussion on this is open to the board. There were a couple of concerns, and it's on our, behind us and on our screens, specifically with the eagle. And so what you're seeing before you is a modification to that which is in our packet and was online that reflects a minor change, not so minor philosophically, but a minor change in terms of the orientation of the eagle. And then there's also an opportunity, if you want to comment on a potential change to the color of the ribbon from either being gold throughout or breaking up the gold pattern a little bit to a red and blue.
It's an important historical significance. You really don't want the eagle looking to its own left.
That's right. So
there are implications from a historical perspective that refer to World War II. Really? And also, if you look at the American seal, the eagle is looking to the right because that talon clutches the olive branch, which is for peace. If it looks to the left, it's being warlike.
That's the one where it's looking toward its left.
It should look toward
one in our packet.
Yes.
Correct.
This is new.
Yeah.
This is what in a very quick fashion, I had knowing this concern, and I believe it's a legitimate one. I had asked Rebecca today to perhaps put together something different, and so she did, with the eagle looking toward its right as opposed to its left.
That's a peaceful eagle versus a warlike eagle.
Right. And still, I mean, there could be concerns that it's a little too aggressive an eagle, as opposed to being a little bit less confrontational. I'm just saying, well, I mean, if you look at the talons and the spread of the wings as opposed to some other, if you look at the original seal, it's very different actually.
Can we put them back?
Huh?
Put the old eagle back?
Yeah, we can.
You could. If you look in the packet, the old eagle actually was a little more. It was on a perch actually, if I recall, and it was a bit. You'll see.
It's more like a gargoyle.
A cardinal.
Eagle.
I can almost convince myself it was a cardinal.
Won't get me started with cardinal. But it's a little less aggressive. This version is less aggressive. But it's also got its head cocked in a fashion. But the new, what's that? Okay, then I just, as long as everyone is comfortable then with the new version, with the eagle looking toward its right, and is there any particular preference whether the ribbon is gold, as is the circumference of the seal, or breaking up the pattern with a little bit of blue and red?
I like the red.
Blue and red. Yeah. Consensus?
Yeah, the coloring is okay with me. I'd like to see a little bit more detail. I like the original seal had more detail in the scrolling and the eagle itself, but I don't know. That's just.
Again, I don't want to get into the weeds of I mean, a lot of time and effort did go into this by Rebecca and staff and others. The significance, by the way, of the stars on the bottom represent the 7 wards of Upper Dublin. I think you read that. Mm-hmm. But if we with what's that? What did you say?
I like the third one.
Sure. Right. So it sounds as if we're migrating toward the newer seal that was presented this evening with the eagle looking toward the right and the ribbon red and blue.
Can I just, in an abundance of caution, ask a question? I know, sorry.
No, please do.
Because I think the eagle is a fantastic catch. Are we of a common understanding of the proposed symbolism within the shield? And do we know what each of those things?
Oh, you mean the four?
Yeah,
quadrants?
like the book with, I think, her gears. I get the law and justice one.
I think, well, 3 of the 4, I think, are updated versions of what was in the original.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you look at the original, the years, the book, justice. So
Yeah, I think the only one that was substantively changed was the family.
right,
image.
right.
And but then the wording down below, brotherhood used to be on there that was removed.
Mhm.
And then the 7 stars represent 7 wards.
Okay, so are we good? So if I can paraphrase, so the motion then is to approve resolution 2483 to amend the township seal to reflect the second option that was presented this evening, not the one in the packet, but the one that was presented this evening with the eagle perched on the seal, on the coat of arms, rather. You took it away from me. Put it back. Put it back. Thank you. With the eagle looking toward the right and with the banner in blue and red. We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?